Okay, this is a long overdue video. This is my Pokemon Binder card collection tour. I figured that after a lifetime of collecting and getting back into the hobby a little over a year ago, adding to this new guy that I got, this beautiful Volt X binder, I'd show the world what my collection looks like for anyone that's willing to watch and listen. All right, so binder split up into kind of three sections rather. Um, Vintage, modern, and then kind of just like my personal favorites. As you can see, starter trio from Kanto with some art. You'll see that there's a lot of art, mainly Avatar, The Last Airbender, because that's my jam. And then if you're looking for the stage 3 of these, they are in slabs downstairs. Nothing high grade. I'm talking 4s and 5s of just the base sets. But they were OG copies, and I decided I wanted them in a nice clean slab, so that's where those are. So yeah, we'll just start the tour. First page, one thing that I realized when I was making this binder is how little fire and electric types there are in Kanto. I mean, this is literally all of them. I don't know the exact number, somewhere around 8 or 9 of each. And you'll see that there's a bunch of Japanese. I just like the arts, like the Arcanine from the actual OG 151 sets, base jungle fossil. I don't like it, so I replaced it with Blaine's. And this one was cheap because it's Japanese, and who cares? No one's reading it. If you don't know the name of the Pokemon, you probably shouldn't be getting the card. And yeah, Fire Force in the backdrop. Shout out to the trainer traps. Yeah, just beautiful, beautiful page to open it up. The best two types, in my opinion, in Pokemon franchise, fire and electric. I mean, you can't beat that. Everybody needs a water page. Shout out to Vegeta. You got some Misty's evolution lines there. Captain Levi, AOT, real ones know. Sorella. Some other lines. Some Avatar art. Really nice. You can't see it, but all of these that can be hollow in these kind of base set jungle fossil, they are. I have those versions of them. Going to some grasses. You got some Gen 3 starters, or not Gen 3 starters, Gen 3 Pokemon in general, and then some Gen 1ers, and then the arts that continue off of those, and then yeah, all those lines. Super, super dope. Also, my wife is part Japanese, and she had a collection of her own. Her uncle used to send her and her sister Pokemon cards growing up, and she pulled a lot of heaters back in the day, including that Nidoking and the Flareon that we saw early. This deal was also with my wife's collection. Thought that was super dope. Throw that in there, empty slot, and then more Attack on Titan. Come on, let's talk about it. This Dark Arbok has a really dope butt swirl right by its little tail. Shout out to The Witcher, Geralt. You already know what it is. And just how I like to put my art in. Avatar. Really love this Lieutenant Surge's Fearow. Fearow's not a really popular Pokemon, but this card goes crazy. It's actually anyone who plays the Gen 1 games, especially Fire Red, Leaf Green. Dodrio is the bird type to use. Real ones know. Not these guys. Maybe get away with the Fearow. Dodrio. Definitely not far-fetched. Some more guys. This is a really cool card that was also with her in her OG collection. Some more art. Uncle Iroh's a goat. Going into the rock, ground, fighting, everything type that they kind of just group things into. This Dark Machamp replaced my, that first edition hollow Machamp that literally everyone owns. I thought this one was cooler, so he's now in there. More Attack on Titan. finishing off this typing, and then into these psychic types. These two cards, so dope. So dope. Way better than the other Hypno card that comes in the original sets. This was also one of my wife's original cards. Got super lucky, didn't have to bang out $100 for that. And then the Catch Mew. I know there's another Mew card that could go there, but we had this one. Love that art. Those two together, just, I think, works really well. Now we're going into my modern. So you'll see this is a Gen 5 Dex, the same way this was a Gen 1 Dex. Gen 5 is my, I'd say, second favorite. I can't call it my favorite because Gen 1 is just going to be the OG. And it's not just Black Bolt White Flare. Although I love that set, there are a lot of cards from Gen 5 that I think are not the best versions of those Pokemon from that set, from that generation. So this is a great example, right? The Deerling Sawsbuck and the Minccino Cinccino, the connecting arts. I mean, come on. And then obviously you see that page, kind of the pink tone, got the Joker over there, some more avatars, Legend of Korra art over there. Super cool. Super, super cool. This page is kind of more of a monotone white-ish color. Just Pokemon. Just Gen 5 Pokemon that I love. This card was incredibly hard to find. These Gen 5 Black Bolt White Flare IRs, I'm telling you, individually, almost impossible to find in your local card shop. I didn't order any of these online. I found all of these in person. And man, like this card here, this is the only copy I've ever seen in real life. And I mean, impossible. Impossible. Some of them I settled for Japanese because the prices are ridiculously different. So you'll see those sprinkled in there. Love this Snivy card. Beautiful. That line, the Sawaddle line's pretty cool. I think, on a side note, Black 2 version, the DS, best Pokemon game ever made. Black and White 2, best Pokemon games ever made. And come on, we're talking about Prince Zuko here. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. This Tepe card goes hard. This Volcarona card goes absolutely crazy. Love it. Absolutely love it. This card in English is like $70+ plus. In Japanese, it was 10. Why? Why? Like, what are we doing? This page is one of my favorites as well. This card was incredibly hard to find, crazy off-centered, but who cares? Shout out to Miles Morales, Black Spider-Man. And then you got this super dope kind of top half here. These electric kind of tones here. The line there, the line down here. Just really nice page. And this page is kind of like just a color. It's a color coding. I mean, you got unpopular Pokemon like Cottony and Rufflet, but like the way that they all kind of blend in together to have this similar art style, I really enjoy. Then you have that same kind of artist doing just the Gen 5s on this. Toph. Some other really cool cards. This Archeops was the last card I needed to complete this dex. So once I got them in there, I thought it was time to make this video. I love this Heatmor card. I mean, he's an anteater eating ants with Durant guy in the back. I mean, come on, that's super good storytelling, really funny. And yeah, just a really cool page. Once again, you'll notice not all of these cards are from Black Bolt White Flare, and that's all right. I just need a Gen 5 Dex. Oshawott line, really dope. Electros, on my first playthrough in Pokemon Black, that was like my ace. No weaknesses. Electric type with Levitate. Really cool. And then the last page on this dex, just finishing out with some really cool Pokemon. We got Booger. We got the Toad. Toad is actually really beautiful. And I'm not looking to get any of these cards graded, but this card, it's a potential 10, and the value for getting this card to 10 is actually enough for me to just buy the card again and then anything else I would want. So maybe this Genesect is not part of that Black Bolt White Flare. This one is the only one that has this V. And I just thought it was super dope. Like, my man is breakdancing. Like, that's so cool. Why would you not have that card in there? The SIR from that set isn't even that good. But yeah. So, you'll see. Man, there's one card, one Pokemon that they're missing. Well, I got the Black Reshiram, the Red Victini. I don't have, sorry, the Black Zekrom, Red Victini. I don't have the Reshiram in that white monochrome yet. But the Victini card was the one that kind of got me started in this quest. It was the first card I pulled out of ETB. I got randomly in Montana. Just a kind of a thrift shop in Montana, and I got a Black Bolt ETB for $85. Saved it for like a month, ripped it on my son's birthday, and pulled him. And so I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna collect Victinis. It's the victory Pokemon. It's good luck. So that's what this page is. This page is just art that I love. The 3 starters from Kanto in this kind of like IR deal was one of the first cards that I got. And since they're like almost each over $100, which is crazy. Riolu is super fun. And yeah, some other cards that I've just picked up over the time. There's Derpy Eevee, which if you're watching this card is also exploded. I got it for like 60 bucks and now it's over 150. I mean, it's no brainer when you're looking at cards and you're like, man, this is really nice and it's cheap. Expect it not to be cheap that long because people aren't stupid, right? Like Gloom, what, I got it for $11. Now it's almost north of 30, right? This Metagross, got it for $15, north of 40 now. Like, the art was already good. The hype just didn't hit it yet. And so I think when you're looking at cards, you kind of just got to collect what you love, but understand that, like, you're probably not unique in loving that card unless it's a super unpopular Pokemon. It's going to blow up, so get it soon. My tag team page, this is probably more of my crown jewel page. Once again, got a lot of these cards before they exploded. The idea of Killua and Gon and then Naruto and Goku was already there. I just needed to fill the page up with dope tag teams. I missed out on this era, this Sun and Moon. And when I started to see these cards when I was collecting, I was like, these are amazing. They're sick. Like, why would you not want this? I always love how the word tag team is not in Japanese. That was always also funny. But yeah, just a couple tag team cards. This card, obviously, next to it has to go the Mewtwo, but it's super expensive, and we'll see if I can make a deal and get that card in a varying condition. But yeah, tag team page, one of my favorites. And then the real last Pokemon page, I'm working on this kind of trainer, Kanto trainer. I got 3 more to go. Real ones know who's missing in order of badge number. So those go there. Cynthia the Goat. Pulled this Garchomp and was like, well, I got the highest value card of hers, so I might as well just get her team. So when those cards end up coming out in the next coming years, we'll put them in, reorganize the page to their space. But I mean, she still needs Lucario, Melodic, you know, a couple others to fill out her team here. And then Misty, because this card is super dope. I got it for the low, and now it's not for the low. The Misty's Lapras is so expensive. It's supposed to go right here, but man, I just can't bring myself to put down $45 for a card that I could have got at 20. Come on. These cards are so heavily played because they have actually been played. Like the card game Yu-Gi-Oh! Played as a kid in multiple playgrounds, on multiple school buses. This was part of my deck. Every card here was used, and it's pretty cool to still have them and to be able to have them in an organization like this. So really nice. And then I just have some back sleeves. So yeah, that's my collection. super happy with it. It's a living Dex, and hope everyone enjoys.